Hello and welcome to the Anime Menace Reviews. I'm your host HenDiddy. I'm joined here with my review co-host, the head of the Jaegers, Taco. And yes, I look different. It's been a couple weeks, okay?
Oh my.
It's not a
Scary.
new haircut and beard. Like, just get that out of the
Horrifying.
way. I look different. I know I do.
It's scurry.
It's scurvy. I don't look like an otaku anymore. Uh... So, with that said, today we are going to be doing Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest, the first 8 episodes of the 100 Year Quest. Do our schedule for next week, I guess, as well during this intro. Do you want to do another review next week, or do you want to do a wormhole?
Doesn't matter, but what do you want to do for review over?
Um, have you watched Ninja Kamui yet?
I watched a part of it,
Okay,
and then I mean that's just a long story. What happened with that show?
you have HBO though, right?
No, no more.
Uh,
I vote Elusive Samurai.
that's on Netflix, isn't it?
It's on Crunchyroll.
It's on Crunchyroll.
Yep.
How have I not seen it then?
It is amazing.
Elusive Samurai, and it's dubbed, so I can binge that. It's 13 episodes, so we'll do season 1 of Elusive Samurai next week then.
It is so good.
Things that are coming up for reviews that we will do at some point. Solo Leveling, we'll be getting ready to do soon. We'll be having RaginSage with us on that.
What up? Do we do Blue Lock?
We did not do Blue Lock season 1, but we're definitely going to do season 2.
Say first episode of season 2 came out today.
Yep. The new
I haven't
core,
watched it yet
the
though.
new core of Bleach.
That came out today too.
That was today too, episode 1.
Holy shit.
Um, I believe Killer Cope will be joining us for that one.
Oh my god, pinch me.
Hopefully, if he's able to. Um, One I want to try to get Tony on is ReZero, because that new season started this week, and then one that we'll do as well is Wistoria.
I'd love
So
to do a My Hero one, but
we're gonna do. I think we'll do that for the final season since we did a big video for the manga.
yeah.
But another one I want to do. It's on HBO though. Uzumaki.
Yeah, I've been really, really excited to watch it,
I
and
thought it
I
was coming to
don't have
Crunchyroll.
me too, and I don't have HBO anymore.
Yeah, it's on HBO. Um, that's only 4 episodes. Episode two
Heard it's
comes out
insane.
tomorrow. I haven't watched a single episode of it yet,
I just heard it's good.
but I think actually
Extremely good.
next week to give me more time to get Elusive Samurai watched. Next week, let's do Wistoria. For the dub, episode 11 comes out tomorrow, so we can either just do, and it's 12 episodes, so we could do a wormhole next week, or I don't know.
So yeah, Elusive Samurai has like
It's thir-
9 dubbed episodes.
Let me see. Look at it.
It might be 10 now.
It's through 9.
Yeah. So it means the dub for the next episode is going to come out tomorrow.
Yeah,
Because they
which
alternate between Saturday and Sunday.
could be the break episode or episode 10.
Say, because it is so good.
But since I'm caught up to Wistoria, and it's easier for you to binge than me because I'm back in school.
So yeah, I am completely caught up on Elusive Samurai too.
Yeah. I say okay. Let's do the first. See where I get. We'll probably do either the first half of Elusive Samurai,
That's fine.
so first 6 episodes, and then we'll do. We should be able to do all of Wistoria at that point. since episode 11 comes out tomorrow and episode 12 comes out next week. We should be able to just do the entire first season of Wistoria 1 and Sword. And then we'll do a couple wormholes and then finish out Elusive Samurai.
Alright.
Tomorrow we have the Dark Shadow Round 2 episode, which, if you're here with us live, get into that nomination vote chat. We have 3 votes that are tied currently. It is Who Gets Chosen Digimon. It is tied 2 apiece. Who Gets Chosen Old School, which is tied Gengar and Pride, both 2 apiece. And Who Gets Chosen Funny with Sid Kagano and Drawluke, both tied. The current winner, the current selectees are Ken Kaneki, Noct, Shuhei Hisagi, Perona, and Itachi Uchiha.
I'm glad Perona won. I only voted for Perona just for Tony.
I think I voted for Perona too.
I only voted for Tony.
Yeah, I voted for Perona.
It didn't help that I can't stand Gecko Moria.
No, neither can I. Fucking onion. And next week we'll be doing a psychic round 2. So any psychic users, the band list for nominations will be out tomorrow at the end of course, what we've been doing recently at the end of the podcast for Normal Madness, we start the nominations, talk about it a bit ourselves, and go over the band list and all that, and the auto nominations. But with that said, you ready to talk about some Fairy Tail?
Oh yeah.
So, 100-Year Quest, the sequel of Fairy Tail, starts off with our main group going to the other continent, which I can't remember what the name of the continent is.
For what?
In Fairy Tail.
Magnolia?
No, Magnolia is the city that the guild is in, which is in the country of Fiore. What is... It's not the one that Zeref's from. They are in Goltina. Their continent is Ishgal. The continent that Zeref is from is Alakastia. And then Goltina is where 100-Year Quest takes place. So they depart for Goltina and they find where the job is posted by, and it is the very first guild to ever exist. And they get greeted by a dragon.
They do indeed.
What you think about that?
I thought the dragon was cool.
Yeah, and he's
honestly,
he's like
I'm a sucker for dragons.
He's like Agna. So am I. My favorite novel ever is The Inheritance Cycle, the Aragon series.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for dragons.
So it turns out that this dragon was like Agnologia, but didn't hold that grudge that Agnologia held.
Yeah.
He was more calm and relaxed, and they get a job to kill the 5 dragon gods. And if I remember correctly, I know there's the fire dragon god, the water dragon god.
At this point, we only met those 2. At least, dub-wise, at least.
Dub-wise, I believe it's...
You only met water and fire.
No, you should have met Alderon.
That's... I think it's the end of episode 8.
That's when they find out that the city is on the hand of Alderon.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have Alderon, who's the wood dragon god. You have Igna, which is the fire dragon god, who is the brother, technically, of Natsu. He's the true son of Igneel. You have the water dragon god, which I cannot remember his name for the life of me right now.
His name was super long. I can't remember it either. It started with an M.
Necrophobia.
That's what it is.
Then you have Selene, who is the moon dragon god. And then you have Viernes, which is the earth dragon god. And I may have just spoiled myself. There's actually a sixth dragon god, and it is the metal dragon god, and no one knows who it is yet, based off this thing I'm looking at. But I could have swore that's who was based on this one article. It's on the cover of volume 17, the metal dragon god. Now, Viernes is the metal dragon god, so the earth dragon god must be the deceased member, who was previously part of the dragon gods. But Necrophobia, the water dragon god, we meet in episode 2, because episode 1 they get to the city, and that pretty much wraps up the episode. And in episode 2 they wake up flooded.
Yep.
And they meet Necrophobia and start to learn about him. And I believe it is... So episode 3, they fight the Dragon Eaters, which is a new group in Fairy Tail that we learn about in episode 3, the Dragon Eaters.
Yep.
So they don't have Dragon Slayer magic, but they have dragon abilities through eating the flesh of the dragons. And they're on a hunt to get the strongest dragons they can, which leads them to the dragon gods. What did you think of Blade Armor and Ash?
I thought they were cool. I liked their power, at least. Like, the Ash power was, like, it was unique.
Yeah, like, something you don't normally see. I think the only other time I've actually seen a power similar to that was in Bleach. And that's Rangiku. Hershiko.
Yeah.
Hinako.
Like, it was unique.
Mm-hmm. Moving into episode 4, we have when they get captured by Diablos, which is the guild of the Dragon Eaters. One thing that the Dragon Eaters have that, like, Natsu and Wendy don't have, and Gajeel, they don't get motion sickness from vehicles.
Yep.
And they're considered a type of 4th generation Dragon Slayer. Moving on to episode 5, we have a bitter choice. This is when Necrophobia starts to go ballistic.
Yep.
It starts to go into a rage, and Natsu and the rest of them begin their fight against Necrophobia. What do you think of that fight?
Oh, the fight was awesome.
Very good. It was translated very well, because I basically read through episode 10 of this season in the manga. That's basically what the first 4 volumes cover.
Mm-hmm.
So when I say they adapted that very well, they very much did. They adapted that very well.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It was so good.
Yeah. Moving into episode 6, where I think we're going to have a lot of our talking points. Lineage of Fire. This is where we meet Igna.
Yep.
What did you think of Igna's introduction?
I thought it was sick.
I think
seeing
the
eyes glow through the water.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so clean.
You had the whole ocean go up into the sky as well by Necrophobia. And that's not even him at
so
full
cool.
power. Like, that's only
like
half power, quarter power, because of the main antagonist of this series, Toka, the White Witch.
Yeah, they said that he was at half power during their fight.
Yeah, Igna stated that.
Yeah.
I think that is the second coolest introduction in all of Fairy Tail.
So it was so good.
The coolest introduction still to this day for me is Guild Arts. Knock off Shanks.
That's a good one.
That is the best introduction of a character I've ever seen in Fairy Tail.
Yeah, so that's a good one.
But Igna's very close. Very, very close. And I would put Outeron at 3 for best introduction, but we'll get to that when we get to episode 8. Going on in the background of these first 4 of the... Going back to the first 4 episodes, going on in the background, we have Toka joining the guild and converting the guild. That's the whole reason why episode 4 is called Dyed White, because that's when we learn more about her brainwashing.
Yep.
In the secondary plot, because there's going to be 2 plot lines in 100 Year Quest for a while, because you'll have the guild plot line and then you have Natsu's group plot line until they'll cross and intersect at points, which happens in episode 9 and 10. Well, basically 9, 10, 11, basically the rest of the episodes that are out currently. I've only watched through 11. You've watched through 8.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be very interesting to see how this White Mage plotline goes, especially since we find out about her in the first episode.
Yeah.
When did we find out about Zareth?
Shit.
I got to go to actual Fairy Tail for a second here. Hold on. When did we first get mention of Zareth? Because it was all about Jalal. And then it was all about... Well, it was all about Phantom Troop, then Jalal, then the Legion of Thunder. Then Jalal again with the Fraction 6. Then you had Edalus. Then you had... Oh, what the hell? It was the S-Rank games.
Oh, that was good.
That's where we first find out about Jalal, is the S-Rank games.
Yeah.
Which, that's over 100 episodes in.
Yeah.
You figure, they land on the island... Yeah, episode 101, Black Wizard. So episode 101, Zareth gets introduced. The big bad of Fairy Tail. And you figure, Mavis didn't get introduced until the time skip.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even right away because you had the filler episodes. It was like right before the Grand Magic Games, you had the introduction of Mavis, and then Mavis was at the Grand Magic Games. It took so long to get the final showstoppers introduced, and then 100 Year Quest is boom, right at the start.
Yeah.
So it makes you wonder, how long is Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest going to go for?
I don't know.
There's currently 18 volumes out.
Just for 100 Year Quest?
Just for 100 Year Quest.
Oh, shit.
There's 18 volumes so far. 16 in English. So... I mean, they're coming up on a third of OG Fairy Tail, because that was 63 volumes. So moving back to Lineage of Fire, we had Igna's introduction, and Igna being so vague with who he is to Natsu had me laughing, because Natsu's sitting there like, how do you know Igneel?
Yeah.
And then he calls him brother. And Natsu's like, I only have one brother. What the hell? Which I'm surprised that they made him remember that Zareth was his actual blood brother. But I guess because of how big a deal Zareth was, that's why Natsu remembered. But yeah, Igna, the true son of Igniel, is kind of pissed at Natsu.
A little bit.
Because he doesn't understand why his dad basically deserted him to raise a pipsqueak.
Yeah.
And then that's when we find out that Mechrophobia was only at 50% power, and he tells Natsu, get stronger before you come and find me. So I have a feeling it's going to be Igna is going to be the final dragon god that they take down. For
Probably.
that reason. And Igna hinted at the white mage too.
He did.
Because he's the one that basically said, yeah, someone stole his power. I think what's going to happen is it's going to be kind of like OG Fairy Tale, where like, yeah, Zareth was the big bad, but they defeated Zareth and then they went and defeated Agnologia.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what's probably going to happen in 100 Year Quest is they're going to defeat Toka, and then Natsu's going to fight Igna. It's like, you have to beat Toka before you can fight me. Moving into episode 7, we have the departure from... I don't even know what town that is that they're in. For Mechrophobia. But they depart that town, and they're heading to... Because they sealed Mechrophobia's powers so he could stay alive. So they sealed him. And completed the first step of their quest. And then they're heading to find Alderon, the wood dragon god. So basically, episode 7 is more like a in-between episode and a traveling. The episode, I believe, the end of episode 7, they arrive at the city where they can find clues on Alderon. And that's where episode 8 picks up, where they're basically just going around the city the whole episode. They run into Juvia, I believe. Yeah, they run into all the doppelgangers.
Yeah.
Which are part of Fairy Nail, which is an acting guild. And
Talent Guild.
A what?
Talent Guild.
Same difference. Either way, that they run into the actual Juvia in this episode as well. And at the cliffhanger at the end of the episode is that they are on Alderon's hand. That's how big this dude is.
Big dragon.
What were your thoughts when they revealed that?
That's a big fucking dragon. Because you get the pan up shot before the credits roll. I'm just like, that's a big fucking dragon.
Yeah, it's definitely something. So first 8 episodes, what are some of your thoughts? Because I mean, we say review, but it's technically virgin for you as well, because I've read the manga for all this stuff that we're reviewing today.
I like everything I see. I think it's just nice to get new fairy tale content from me, because I haven't read anything.
Especially,
so it's nice.
It feels like the power of friendship is nowhere near as much as it was in original Fairy Tale.
Yeah, I noticed that. I mean, it was still mentioned, but
it's there, but like
Natsu
nowhere
mentioned
near as bad.
Like I remember, like Natsu mentioned it.
Mm-hmm. Like Natsu actually used his own power and strength against Mechrophobia.
Kinda.
Urza, Lucy, and Wendy and Gray used their own strengths to try to beat Blade, Armor, and Ash, and they still lost.
Yeah.
Like, if this was OG Fairy Tale, they would have never have lost to those 3.
No.
So I like the way that the power of friendship is severely toned back.
I agree.
putting it more because all the character growth and development that they had in OG Fairy Tail carries directly over to this because the final episode of Fairy Tail leads directly into the first episode of this because they take the S class quest at the very end of Fairy Tail.
Yeah.
And I remember the last panel in the manga is them walking out the guild to go meet the quest giver.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice to see that all their character progression and all that isn't just gone; it's still there, and it has me excited for more. I've been wanting to get more of the volumes. I just haven't had the time to get them, as my binge list has not gotten any smaller. And I think I actually need to update it again. I think we're gonna title this when we upload it on YouTube, Anime Madness Reviews, and then slash it mini wormhole.
That's kind of what it is.
Which I mean, it's not bad to have that because I mean it's not like we intended to do a mini wormhole, but with only 8 episodes and only like a couple big things happening, it really doesn't help the scenario. Like, oh yeah, I definitely got to update my list. Holy crap. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 volumes coming in, and 1, 2, 3 of them need to go into my reading. The other 4 I've already read, so I don't need to put them in my read list. But ooh, my goodness. So, just go ahead and talk about like some things, some pluses and negatives you had on the first 8 episodes while I'm doing a little bit of updating.
I had no negatives.
No negatives?
Yeah, I had no negatives. I think I only have reason why I have no negatives because it's been so long since I've had new fairy tale content.
Mm.
Dude, it helps. Like I haven't read anything. Hell, I didn't even know about 100 Year Quest.
Yeah, I mean, Fairy Tale for me, it's not a top tier show. It's not whatsoever, but it's still enjoyable, you know.
Oh, it's highly enjoyable.
Um, it gives that nice old school nostalgia, especially since they're keeping with the theme of Fairy Tale, except for the what do you call it? The power of friendship, which
Yeah, I feel like how it's toned down.
I love how it's toned down.
Yes, because in the original, it's a little excessive.
It gets to the point where it's like hard to watch it.
Yeah, it got a little excessive.
Oh, do I'm almost done updating my spreadsheet. I got 3 more to update: My Hero, My Isekai, and Naruto. Where are you? My Hero, My Isekai, and the Ninja Steam Scrolls, which that should be the final volume as well. It's coming in of that. Alright, so I'm done with that. Done with the spreadsheet. Just got the Discord, which I gotta update the freaking binge watching too. Because and the reading weekly, I think. Is there anything on here that ended I didn't take off? JJK. I can't believe the finale of that JJK. We got to talk about that at one point. That was, oh my
Mid.
god, was that bad?
Mids. Straight mid.
I mean, not gonna talk about it here.
Straight mid.
it's just,
In my
oh my
eyes, that
god.
knocked the manga so hard.
Like, oh my god.
I feel like it made it mid.
I mean, it's definitely dropping on my top 50 without a doubt.
Like, it definitely made it mid, which is so
Like,
sad
that
because
was
it's so good.
so bad.
Because it's so good, and they made it so mid.
And I think it's because Gege was getting tired of it.
Like, how? Like, I get it, but, like, come the fuck on.
Like, Gege was getting tired of the story because it just kept dragging, it felt like, for him. Which
But
sucks.
that's how they win, and that's how it ends.
It is bad.
It is horrible. That's a whole nother thing. Oh, it's so bad.
It's so bad.
But, dude, it's up there with Tokyo Revengers bad.
I see.
Bad.
I still think AOT's manga ending was worse.
Not in the slightest. It was bad, but at least the writing wasn't lazy.
Yeah, I still dislike AOT's manga ending more.
Not that bad.
But
Compared to that, it looks like a masterpiece.
as a whole, taking JJK as a whole, I still like it more than AOT. There's more memorable characters for me.
Which is fine. That's like great and all, but like the ending killed the whole thing.
It's definitely dropping out of the top 10 for me. Like,
it is so
there's
bad.
No way that is staying in the top 10 for me.
So bad.
After it almost made the top 5 on my list too.
Dude, it is so bad.
Like,
I have not seen an ending that bad since I found out about Tokyo Revengers ending. It's horrible. They beat him. They beat Sukuna like that. They bring all those people back for no reason.
I know. Like, the final battle of Sukuna was going for so long. And then
the last thing you get is a giant middle finger? Are you fucking kidding me?
In the same spot where the first one was found in the series.
Like, fuck off.
Oh, I'm just wondering what Gege's gonna do, because I know he's
nothing. He don't have to no more.
He's going into I believe he's one of the mangaka that were selected for the Wars of History manga series.
That'd be cool, but like, what's he gonna do? Draw another middle finger from Sukuna? Like,
I don't know.
Nah, that is up there with one of the worst endings I've ever seen in my life. That is bad. That is bad. Like, that makes My Hero's ending look like it's a peak ending.
My Hero's ending wasn't bad.
No, it's a good ending, but it makes it look 40 times better compared to JJK.
Yeah, like, I liked My Hero's ending. I feel like it wrapped it up perfectly fine. Like, would I like to see something about that cyber war that happened? Like, yeah, give us a spin-off with Gentle Criminal and Bravo.
Side story. Yeah, that's fine.
I would love that. But the way they time skipped it and pretty much gave it an ending that relates to what Deku would have done in that situation and capped it off perfectly like that, like, that was a great ending. That was probably one of the best endings I've seen in Shonen in a long time.
So it was really good. And then you get JJK. What was that?
Yeah, JJK definitely goes in the bottom tier of endings I've seen in a long time. Like, I'm trying to find. But like, if we go over like some of the endings that I've seen, you have the JoJo endings, which aren't really endings because they keep going into other parts. We won't know like a real ending until part 10. But you got Fire Force. Fire Force's ending was beautiful. And
I don't know the ending yet. I've never read it.
Tony can vouch for me on that one. Fire Forces was beautiful. Sticking with shonen, Promise Neverlands was great. We're not talking about the anime. That don't exist.
That don't exist.
Haikyuu's, I would put Haikyuu's in the mid range. You know what? We're gonna do this. I'm gonna put my update thing on a hold.
Hey, look, my wormhole idea is coming to life to this week.
Yeah. What is that? Oh, it's tier list. There we go. So, we're only going to do, I'm going to make sure I don't even have the screen captured. There we go. Alright, so we got the tier list here, and we're only going to do ones that are completed. So, these are all shonen manga, even though there are some on here that I would definitely consider seinen, because they are seinen manga, like, where are they? Kami Ga Kill. Quince is a shogo. But yeah, we're going to do it anyways. Don't care. So, Quintessential Quintuplets. You haven't seen that one.
Nope.
No, I put it in C tier for the way it ended. I definitely put that in C tier. Seven Deadly Sins. The ending of Seven Deadly Sins. I feel taking animation out of it, it wasn't bad.
It's mid.
It goes right with Quince. Never heard of that one. Akame Got Kill. That's an F.
I'll take your word for it.
That I haven't seen the manga ending yet, and apparently the manga is extremely different from the anime. But that anime ending was god awful. Like, when you have the main character die and there's still 3 more episodes. Haven't seen this. Haven't seen Air Gear. Blue Exorcist is not completed yet. Attack on Titan.
It's not good. It's not good.
I would put it in D tier.
That's fair.
I haven't seen that. Ass Class. Assassination Classroom. I think Ass Class deserves an A tier. I think it deserves an A tier.
Pretty good.
I feel it wraps up the story perfectly. Astro Lost in Space, haven't seen. I don't even know what that one is. Baki. Now, Baki's not technically over yet. Haven't seen the ending of Bakuman. A lot of these we haven't seen the ending for. Beelzebub I haven't seen yet. Have you seen Beelzebub?
No.
Black Clover isn't over yet. Black Butler isn't over yet. Alright, Bleach. Now, you haven't read the manga.
Nope.
Going solely off the manga since the anime is still going, I put that in a B tier. I think the anime is going to take it up to an S tier, though.
Say, if I just go off how the anime ended, I give it a nice big ol' F.
Yeah, for OG Bleach.
Yeah.
No, if we're going off the anime, we would put it down here.
Because if we include the anime, then AOT's definitely bumped up.
If we include the anime, I wouldn't put AOT any higher than B, maybe low A. It's not above Ass Class though.
That's fine, but it's definitely an A tier ending.
But yeah, Bleach would move down to the bottom one because it's not over yet. But granted, the manga might not be over yet because he might continue the Hell arc.
Who?
Kubo.
Really?
Yeah, he said if the anime does good, he will continue the Hell arc. Granted, that puts Burn the Witch on the back burner, but hey,
yeah,
I'm fine with that. Blood Sea. I don't think you've seen that.
No.
All right, this one I have no clue what it is. Blue Lock's not over. My Hero. That's at minimum a B tier.
I agree.
Bobo Bobo Bubble Bo.
I'm gonna take your word for
Haven't seen it.
it. Me either.
All right, Boruto. That's F. That's F tier. Actually, now for manga wise, I'll give it a D tier because the manga isn't all that bad. Two Blue Vortex is definitely a hell of a lot better,
Blue Twin's great.
but the first 80 chapters of Boruto is like, it's got its highs, but it's got way more lows.
Yeah, it has its highs when Naruto and Sasuke are there.
I mean, there was one high point with Kawaki and Boruto.
Yeah, that's good.
But then you have the copying Bleach. Which there will be manga spoilers in this, apologies. Because this isn't in the anime yet. This will be in Boruto Part 2. But you had the whole thing where, what the hell is her name? Ada. Her ability is literally Suki, what the fuck is his name? The dude from the Fullbringer arc.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
Bookmark of the End is his ability. I remember his ability, but I can't remember his name. It's Suki something. Tsukishima. Yeah.
I'm gonna believe you. I'm blanking.
Ada's I'm pretty sure it's Tsukishima.
So I just know there's a new Boruto villain coming in, and he's like ridiculously overpowered.
Shukuru Tsukishima. Yeah, Ada's ability is literally that. It's his ability. Burn the Witch technically isn't over yet. Cells at Work I don't think you've seen.
No.
That just goes right in the middle because it's basic. There's not really an ending for it because it's just the personified, it's humanized cells in your body, like red blood cells, T cells, all that. City Hunter, have you seen that?
Wait, what?
City Hunter.
Nope.
Neither have I. Claymore.
Nope.
That goes top of D. It's a good ending, but the final chapter leaves it so open-ended that it's like, what the hell? Case Closed is still ongoing. Don't even know what that one is. Chainsaw Man is still ongoing. Can't tell what that one is, or that one. OG Dragon Ball.
Fantastic.
I think the ending of OG Dragon Ball with the Piccolo Jr. deserves a B tier above Bleach and My Hero.
I think it's fantastic.
Super is still ongoing. Dragon Ball Z, on the other hand,
perfect.
That's our first S tier. Like, we never needed Super.
It's perfect.
We never needed Super.
No, but I'm not mad that we have Super.
I'm not either, but Z had, as much as I bash Dragon Ball, as much as it's not in my top 50.
As much as it should be.
Not really, because there are things I like more than it. I give respect where respect is due.
Dragon Ball's peak.
The ending of Dragon Ball Z with Boo and the reincarnation of Boo and Goku taking him under his wing, and that was the final goodbye. It was such a good ending. Like,
hey, it's a great ending.
I'm not gonna knock a good ending. There could be a series I don't like at all, and if it has a good ending, I'm gonna give props where props are due. It's just not
that's completely fair.
aligned with my interest. I'm a story guy. I like story.
Oh, I'm right there with you. I like story too.
Speaking of story, we have Death Note, which the manga ending is a definite A tier. The anime ending drops it.
Yeah.
Because in the manga, you get that whole thing where Misa starts the cult, goes up to the mountain and does a mass suicide with like 10,000 people.
Which is nuts.
I know, like there's like 4 whole chapters after Light dies, but in the anime it's just like, oh, Light's dead. Misa allegedly jumped off this roof.
Yeah,
It's a little out there. Devilman Crybaby.
Never seen it.
I think that's our second F tier. I feel like the ending of Devilman Crybaby could have been done so differently than what it was. D. Grayman, Domestic Girlfriend is still ongoing. Doraemon's still ongoing. Oh, Dororo. Dororo. Have you seen Dororo?
Nope.
I have not either. Dr. Stone. That is our third F.
So you know the ending, I do not.
That is the third F. The amount of disappointment I had thinking, oh, there's another chapter. Nope, I'm on the last chapter. Like, I was reading the final chapter, and it felt like there was like, oh, there's going to be like another 3-4 chapters after this. It's so bad. Imagine reading this manga where someone has the goal to resurrect all of humanity.
Mm-hmm.
Resurrects maybe 0.25%, and the manga ends.
Sounds peak if you ask me.
And even the thing that caused the petrification event. Oh my god! All I'll say is it wasn't a scientist. It wasn't aliens.
Oh god!
I'm DMing you it right now. Because I
If it's that bad, I think I'm just gonna cry. I'm actually. Are you shitting me?
I'm not.
That is so dumb. That is so stupid.
Here, let me pull up a different Chrome tab that's not on the stream.
God, that is so dumb. Why? That's what caused it?
Here, I'm about to. You've seen this in the anime already. If you're caught up.
Wait a minute. So if they break that, doesn't it just end the whole thing anyway?
Nope.
That is so dumb.
Did
they even find it?
Hold on.
Oh my god, that is so fucking stupid. It actually makes me mad. That is so dumb.
Where is that panel? Let's just say, here, I'll give you this image to show you where they're at when they find this. So that's where they are when they find out. And let's just say there's probably about 5 million of those.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. See how bad that is now? And that panel I sent you is from the second to last chapter.
Why? Why?
See how bad it is now?
I don't understand.
Dead Man Wonderland is going in. Haven't. Same with that. Eye Shield. All right, here we go. Fairy Tail.
Solid.
Fairy Tail. I would put it in like the mid range.
Yeah, it was solid. It was good.
It was good. It led perfectly into 100-Year Quest, so that's why
Yeah,
it can't
it
really
was,
go any higher than that.
no, it was good.
Fire Force.
That's all your word. I
It,
don't have any.
it leads perfectly into Soul Eater.
I know they're connected.
Oh yeah, anyone who's watched the first 2 seasons will know they're connected.
As like I said, I just know they're connected.
You see Maka's dad in season 2, and you see the moon. Fire Punch. Haven't read that yet. Full Metal Alchemist. I think it's safe to
Brotherhood?
say. Well, Brotherhood. So the Brotherhood perfectly resembles the manga. Nothing's
Okay.
added, nothing's removed. It perfectly encapsulates the manga.
All right, then it's perfect.
It's an S tier. I
So
venture
then
to
it's
say
perfect.
it's the top of S tier, with Dragon Ball being at the bottom of S tier, but still, those are the S tiers.
It's literally perfect.
Let me try to get rid of some of this bulk of stuff. Did you finish GTO?
GTO. What is GTO?
Grand Teacher Onizuka?
No, dude, I never even started that. I think of somebody else.
I might be.
So it definitely was not me. And it's the first I ever heard of that show.
It might be Tony. I'm just trying to remove like the ones that we haven't seen
See, like,
and the ones that are still ongoing. Have you finished Croconos Basket?
no. I'm not halfway through.
There's a lot
That's a
that
show.
are still ongoing or we haven't seen.
Oh, if it's on there, just throw Cowboy Bebop in S tier.
I don't think I could put Cowboy Bebop in S tier.
It's at least A then.
Yeah, I would give it A.
But you don't think it's S, it's at least A.
You finished Kenshin though.
Yes, I did. I like the ending.
There's still a good bit on here to rank though.
So I like the ending of Kenshin. Kenshin's good.
Maybe we'll clear this out and just rank them as they are as well too, just to get some more stuff ranked instead of all these ones that are not getting ranked. You finished Yu Yu, right?
Yeah,
All right.
I throw it in B.
All right.
I put
say
Yu Yu in B.
for Yu Yu.
Yeah, Yu Yu's good.
Look at all these ones that we haven't that are either still publishing or haven't done. Haven't seen.
Are you sharing your screen?
Oh no, I'm not. That is my
Yeah, I
bad.
can't see anything.
I should have been sharing the screen the whole time.
You're good. Holy shit.
Yeah. Fist of the North Star goes in here though. All right, High Q. I'd say that's pretty mid. That's like bottom of the mid, because the mangaka did say that they might continue it,
Okay.
do like an Olympic arc.
Still think Blue Lock's better.
I think I haven't seen enough Blue Lock yet because I still have
Oh
to
my-
read. I still have to read like 5 volumes. I'm read up to where season 1 ended, and the episode
Dude.
Nagi volumes are coming out this month. The first one.
Okay.
Of that.
We can leave that talk for a different time.
Yeah. We'll wait until we get to this. JJK.
D. No, fuck D. That's too nice. F.
I think it's D.
It is below AOT.
I will give you that, since we're gonna split the difference, but it's better than Boruto.
Oh, well, that's not saying anything.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 1.
That's all. That's all you.
That's top of A tier.
Oh no, come on, S. Let's stop with an A.
That's Phantom Blood. That's the first part.
No, this is looking what was an A. Death Note S
Death
class.
Note
Okay,
S
yeah, that's
class.
fine. That's fine.
Demon Slayer.
Okay, so Demon Slayer is a weird one for me to talk about. I know more than I should.
Do you know what the final chapter is?
I know about Demon King Tanjiro.
Okay, so yeah, that you know about the best part of the series.
So I shouldn't know about it, but I know about it.
The ending itself, though, still puts it at the top of F tier.
F? Oh no. Come on. You know what? Okay, since we already did JJK and we already kind of went past it, there better be a fucking anime only ending.
There you go.
What?
That's the final chapter of Demon Slayer.
Oh, you sent me it?
Yep.
Oh, fuck me, dude. Oh, shit. Okay, that
Tony,
looks sick.
Tony agrees with me that it's bad. Like, it's bad.
Come on!
Yeah.
Okay, okay. See, okay. Hold on. I have questions now. This could save it. This could save it.
What's your question?
Does it randomly pick up with a person telling a story?
No.
Oh my fucking. This is ruining it. Okay. Well, that ruined that. I'm like, oh, maybe this could save it. There ain't no fucking saving that. I was gonna say, because if they did that, I'm like, oh, these people, like this person, whatever the hell they are, their ancestor is Tanjiro.
Oh, so
And they're telling the
it
story.
is their lineage. It is their future of their
Okay, that kind of
lives.
saves it then. That kind of saves it then.
But they're on cell phones and DSs going to school.
That's fine. That's modern day. You can't
No,
be mad
it's
at that.
it's the way it's done is bad.
Okay, see, that's fine if it's done bad that way. But like the idea of how they're still related to Tanjiro and Nezuko and all that, and that's like their story of like the bloodline, this whatever. That's cool. That's fine.
It's
Fucking tell it better.
yeah. Future Diary.
That's all I could say. Just tell it better.
Future Diary.
Never seen it.
I think that goes right by Fairy Tale.
Okay.
It kind of helps with all the confusing shit that happens, but not too much. Naruto.
Okay.
I think that's right in the middle of the road as well.
It's good.
like right there with Fairy Tale. I'll drop it a little bit more because of the leading into the sequel with the final chapter.
So I have no complaint.
You ever remember, like, the last 2 chapters of Naruto were the first couple episodes of Boruto.
Yeah, and that was the only good part of Boruto.
Platinum End.
Never seen it.
That's an A tier. The way that ended was so good.
I will take your word for it.
It takes you by surprise, too. It's like, what the fuck? Rosario Vampire.
Never seen it.
The ending of the manga is A tier.
Okay.
Like, let me try to find the final baddie and send it to you. This character's name is Alucard. He doesn't show up in the anime at all. Like, do you see that? Taco?
That's sick.
Okay. I thought I lost you. I don't even know how that one survived. Roni Kenshin. This is all you, dude.
Wait, you talking about Kenshin?
Yeah.
It's like C.
C. Above or below Naruto?
Below.
Below. Alright. Samurai Champloo. This had potential for S. But I think I
It
gotta
did.
put it right in the middle of B tier.
That's fair.
Dr. Slump, that goes like right in the middle of the road. Soul Eater Not. This one gets, once again, a middle of the road. Food Wars.
Never seen it.
You haven't seen Food Wars? Dude, it's hilarious. But the ending goes right about there in D. Soul Eater.
Never seen it.
I think that's like right there in B tier. The ending's a little better than Bleach's. Promised Neverland, that's an A tier. I put that right ahead of Platinum End. Here's one. Trigun. Where do we put Trigun?
A.
A? I think it goes right with Death Note.
Trigun's great.
Tokyo
OG and
Revengers.
Stampede. F. Bottom of F.
It's worse than Dr. Stone.
Oh. It is so. Oh my god! It is fucking atrocious.
And OG Yu-Gi-Oh.
Fantastic. Actually, no, it's a lie. It's not fantastic.
I think it would go right with. I think it would go right below Seven Deadly Sins. So that's all of it. That's all of it. Now let's do a quick reset. And just do off the series in general, not just the endings. So we'll still have our haven't seen, which I'll fill that out real quick. Have you seen Beelzebub?
No. Alright, we're doing this off of
We're doing this just off the series in general.
Alright, cool.
So
This is going to change a lot of rankings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anime, manga.
I really wanted to read Fire Punch.
I do too. That's the same mangaka as Chainsaw Man.
I really wanted to read Fire Punch.
It's only 8 volumes. It's on Viz.
It's also on Shonen Jump.
Well, I use the website. I don't use the phone app that much. So both,
I use the mobile app. It's easier.
Yeah, both Shonen Jump and Viz are combined. Both the apps are one and the same on the website.
Gotcha. Well, that's nice at least. Hunter x Hunter's still going, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That's why we didn't do it last time.
They're bringing the anime back too.
Chapter 401 is actually going to be coming out this Sunday, I believe.
I know the anime's coming back though.
That's something I haven't heard yet.
I heard the anime's coming back. I mean, since I watched all of the anime grudgingly, thanks to fucking Gon. Probably gonna have to keep watching it.
Thing as well.
I can't stand Gon. I can't. Him and Hisoka. I just can't.
Yeah, Hisoka, that's rough.
Hilo was a goat though.
There's still a lot on here that we have not seen.
Oh, it's Toriko.
All right. So this is what we're ranking. Just these ones.
We love it.
First up is quintessential quintuplets. As a whole, I give Quints a B. It's one of my
Fair.
favorite romance series. I think it pretty much is my favorite. Wotakoi is up in my top romance series as well. And so is Kaguya. Next we
Okay.
have Seven Deadly Sins.
As a whole,
As a whole,
like, it started off so good.
I think it stays in C tier.
Yeah, but that last season was really bad.
Yeah, but that was the animation studio's fault. That wasn't the story's fault.
I don't even get a. I mean, I didn't even like the story in the last season. Just it lost me.
Akame though gets an A.
Yeah, it's fair.
The story as a whole is awesome. Blue Exorcist.
I've actually yet to watch that.
The new season started today.
I heard it's good. I heard they got a big revamp.
Oh yeah, so like after waiting like 7 years for season 2 and then waiting like 5 years for season 3, we got season
Mm-hmm.
4 in less than a year, and then season 5's
It's
coming out
good.
in the spring. Like it's already confirmed, season 5's coming out in the spring.
Well, that's good.
So it got a huge resurgence of popularity. Speaking of episode Nagi, there's the freaking Amazon ad.
Shout out Nagi. Nagi's a goat.
I'm pre-ordering that in 2 weeks.
Nagi is a goat.
But I think Blue Exorcist as a whole goes right in B tier as well.
That's a fair placement, I would presume.
AOT.
A.
I was expecting you to say S, but I will take the A. I was gonna say B.
No, I wasn't gonna say S because there's still things I wish that they did that they didn't do.
Yeah, I think looking at this,
But it
I
only gets an
see.
A because of one thing: the added shit with Aaron and Armin due to the anime.
I see 5, maybe 6 S's out of what we have left to rank.
Yeah, me too.
Now, some of those are probably gonna differ. But
Yeah, probably.
as class, I think keeps its A spot.
I agree.
Baki,
Never haven't watched any of Baki,
I would
so
say
it's all
it's
on
top
you.
of C.
That's fair.
Black Clover, I believe this is another A rank.
Oh, 100%.
And I'm putting it above AOT because this is Black Clover has a possibility to becoming an S rank series.
Oh, it does, and there's a high chance. Black Clover's fantastic.
Black Butler, oh my girlfriend's gonna hate me, but C.
Oh, you're being nicer than me.
Yeah,
You're being way nicer than me.
Grell saves it. Grell saves it.
All right.
Grell's character saves it. In all actuality, Bleach, that's an A tier. I think the big three can get nothing less than A tier.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Bleach has a chance to go S tier.
That has a chance. One of them's already hit S tier.
Oh, one of
Not
them
over
hit
yet.
S tier in its first 10 years.
Yeah.
But Bleach, if season 3 of Thousand Year Blood War is just like the first two,
Oh, it's gonna go crazy.
I would argue it's already S tier. Blue Lock.
That's so good.
I'd
I need
say
that A.
I'd say right now I would put it B with the possibility of it being an A tier sports manga.
Say it is so good.
Yeah, but I think with how much we've consumed, we've only consumed season 1 material.
True.
So it's too early to really put it any higher than B.
Say it's so good.
My Hero Academia.
A.
Yeah, I think that goes right with Black Clover.
A.
I think 4 out of the 6 Sinister 6 of New Gen, because some people don't like to count AOT as part of it. So you have Black Clover, My Hero, Fire Force, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Boruto. That's the Sinister Six.
Mm-hmm.
I say 4 of them are going to be A tier, 1 S tier. Speaking of Sinister Six, we have another one with Boruto.
Yep. 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 Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. There you
F
go.
tier, F tier. Tuplin Vortex does not save it enough to get it out of F tier.
The only thing I could possibly get it to D, and it'd
Possibly
be
the
bottom of
D.
D,
And
it
it,
would be the Momoshiki fight in Blue Twin Vortex. From
yeah,
it.
yeah,
With Naruto and
yeah.
Sasuke. Not Boruto.
The thing is, the Blue Twin Vortex gives it so much help, and Naruto's not even in it.
No.
Nor is Sasuke. Sasuke's not even in it.
No. No, he gone. He left.
But like, I think if
So here's all my shit. Go crazy.
if Two Blue Vortex keeps going at the rate it's going,
Oh, it can move up.
I think Boruto might be able to just barely get in the B tier. Barely.
Say, there is so much potential because the Naruto universe is fantastic.
I mean, there are some that are built. There are some that are built better.
Oh yeah,
Both of the other members of the big three have better built universes because Bleach's is a multiverse, and then One Piece is just One Piece being one planet and one moon in the story building is the best out of the big three.
yeah.
Burn the Witch, with all that there is right now, I can't put it any higher than the bottom of B. It's
That's
awesome.
fair play.
It is in the same universe as Bleach. Like, if Ichigo were to take a trip from Karakura Town to London, he could run into the main characters of Burn the Witch.
Okay.
Cells at Work, that just goes in C, middle of the road. Claymore,
That's fair.
Claymore, that's A tier.
That's fair.
And as it stands right now, it's above AOT, Black Clover. Oh, no matter what, it's above AOT and My Hero. It doesn't get the monochrome Little Sister of Berserk for no reason. And I think Black Clover has a chance to pass it up. But as it stands right now, Claymore's still above Black Clover.
That's fair.
Chainsaw Man.
I'm not crazy on Chainsaw Man.
I would say it's bottom of B tier.
That's what I was gonna say.
Because, yeah, part 1 was great. The plot twist at the end of part 1 was awesome. Still waiting for that to get animated. Because that's honestly the best part of part 1 is the last couple volumes of it. Like volume, half of 9 and then 10, 11. The best parts of it. Part 2 got off to a very shaky start. OG Dragon Ball. As much as I don't really like doing it, I think OG and Z definitely get S tier shouts.
Oh, of course.
And then Super,
A.
I would put an A.
It's
I would
A.
put it right behind Bleach.
Say we don't need Super, but I think we've gotten for Super has been good.
Yeah.
In its defense.
Yeah. Now, granted, there's going to be series that go above Dragon Ball in the S tier. Death Note. I think that goes at the top of B tier as a whole.
Yeah.
Because Nier really brought it down. Devilman Crybaby, I would put right with Baki. Then we have Dr. Stone. I think Dr. Stone would have been a B tier, but that ending drags it down to C tier.
That's fair.
Dead Man Wonderland. I think this is another B tier. It was right with Blue Exorcist. The anime was great. I haven't read the manga yet, and I don't know if the anime actually finished it all off. I don't think it did. because there's 13 volumes of Dead Man Wonderland. So I don't think the 12 episodes it had actually finished it off. Let's actually look real quick. Yeah, it had 13 episodes. I don't think it finished it because this was an OVA. It's been a while since I watched it, so. High School DD. Have you watched that?
Hell no.
Well, I say it goes right above Chainsaw Man. Because as much as people want to get on like the etchiness of it, it does have a very good plot. One of the best etchy plots there is. I think my one buddy sent me anime page that did a top 10 like mature rated anime, like the etchy stuff. And this was the list that they had in order 1 to 10. High School DD, Kiss X Sis, To Love Ru, The Testament of a Sister New Devil, Sekirei, Shippone, Yosuga no Sora, Mouso Gekken HH, Demon King Daimo, High School of the Dead was the top 10. And I'm like, no. He asked me how accurate that was. I said, give me a sec. And this was my listing of the best etchies in order 1 to 10. Mushoku Tensei, No Game No Life, High School of the Dead, High School DD, Prison School, Trinity 7, Monster Musume, Food Wars, Chobits, and Plunderer. The disrespect to not have Mushoku Tensei or No Game No Life on that list of theirs was insane. Next we have Eden Zero, which is the manga that the hell is, I can't remember the mangaka's name. But they're doing that as well as 100 Year Quest at the same time right now. Like they're doing both stories at the same time. Eden Zero, I'd have to put in the top of C, right in the middle of the road. Because I haven't seen enough of it to give it like a true ranking. And I don't think you've seen it, have you?
No.
But next we have Fairy Tail. I'd say B tier is good for Fairy Tail.
That's what I was thinking too.
Like right next to Blue Exorcist.
Yeah.
Take out the power of friendship and it could possibly be an A tier.
Yeah, shit.
Now we have the next Sinister Six entry, Fire Force. That's the Sinister Six I was talking about being S tier. It's that good. Like, and if you want to read from season 2 on, that's 12 volumes. I have them all. And I believe season 2 ends at some point in volume 22. I'd have to double check it. But season 3's coming out soon.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Full Metal Alchemist, I think that's an easy.
That's an S tier.
That's the one that's one of the ones that goes above Dragon Ball. Now, have you seen any Frieren yet?
Yeah, I watched Frieren.
Where do you think Frieren goes?
So I haven't finished Frieren.
Can you tell me this though? How do you feel about a story being told after the big like fantasy element of a series has already happened?
See, I thought that part of it was unique.
I loved it. I was like, you never see this.
No, I thought it was unique. Like, it was definitely something I've never seen before.
And then, have you met Stark yet?
Stark?
He's the one in red that wields the axe.
I don't think.
Okay. Well, some context. So Frieren takes on Fern as an apprentice.
Yep, I know that.
They pick up Stark into their party as a warrior. And
they did not get him yet where I'm at.
Basically, Freren's watching Fern and Stark having this budding relationship and reflecting back on the past of what she messed up with Himmel.
Mm-hmm.
And it's such a good contrast for a story that, like, it captivated me. And unless something happens that really screws over the way the story's being told, I don't think this is going to come out of my top 10 anytime soon.
Say, I've only watched like 5, 6 episodes, and I loved it. I loved it immediately.
Like, I think this is A tier.
I agree with you.
I would put it right behind Claymore right now. But you probably don't want it ahead of AOT.
No, it's
So
not there yet.
we'll put it right behind AOT. Next, we have Gintama, and there's only one place Gintama belongs. The best parody anime to ever exist. Like, One Punch Man is good. One Punch Man is good. But it's not Gintama.
It's fair.
GTO. This one for me, I've heard some good things about it. I heard you got to get past like the first 5 episodes. I couldn't get past episode 3 because of how freaking weird and cringy it is. It is a dude in his mid to upper 20s who is a yakuza, who then becomes a teacher to chase high school girls' skirts. And he lives in the fucking school. Like, tell me how weird that is.
Oh, weird.
Haikyuu, I would put in B tier right behind Blue Exorcist. And
That's fair.
I'm only saying that to give Blue Lock the benefit of the doubt, and because the
Blue Lock
way
is so good.
the open-endedness of Haikyuu is.
That's fair.
Hunter.
So many fucking issues. The story's cool and the story's good, and there's all like good things about it, but there's a major fucking problem.
They stopped the anime right before massive world building was about to happen too.
Well, okay, so that happened. Then again, the characters happen. I'm sorry. Like you get Gon, you have Hisoka, and then those two alone just kill it for me. But
don't forget Leorio.
Oh my fuck, man! I tried to forget. You only do so much.
I think this goes. So I think we put it right ahead of Black Butler.
That's fair.
Hell's Paradise. This is an A rank. Like, I put this on the level of Claymore. Like, I'm so excited for season 2 of Hell's Paradise.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it.
Alright. Another controversy on Jujutsu Kaisen.
It's now in B tier.
I was gonna, if it wasn't for that final chapter, I would put it in S tier.
Yeah, but now it's not.
I would put it
now it's almost like mid.
I would still put it in A tier myself though.
It's not better than AOT.
Cause like,
you know it's not.
As a whole, to me it is.
I mean, that's fair, but you gotta go off of everything that we know.
Yeah, as a whole,
unless
for JJK,
their ending, if their ending doesn't change for the anime, then you really can't move it.
And like, have you read any of the supplement material for AOT, like before the fall? I know you read No Regrets and watched Lost Girls, but have you read before the fall?
No, I want to. I have to find it.
It's on Amazon. So I still need. That's the only thing I need to read too is Before the Fall. Like, I've read Lost Girls. I don't own the volumes for Lost Girls, but I've read Lost Girls. I just need to read Before the Fall. JJK has 2 supplementing light novels, and I've read one of them. And one light novel takes place during season 1 when they're like going out in the town, just like going around Shibuya and stuff like that during season 1. So Next is JoJo's. JoJo's is A-class. Like, you can't go wrong with JoJo's.
No.
Kaiju number 8.
It's so good.
That is S tier.
You think it's S tier?
That is S tier.
You
Dude,
think
you
it's
need
S?
to catch up.
I haven't read it.
Dude.
I haven't read it.
You know how I fiend for One Piece chapters when there's a break?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Kaiju number 8's bi-weekly. And I fiend every week for the next Kaiju number 8 chapter when it's on its off week.
See, like there's a bunch of shows like How Good Kaiju Is that I want to read, but at the same time I don't want to read it.
Like, you
Like,
will not
I
be
feel like-
disappointed if you read Kaiju.
Like, I'm not like, how do I put it? I miss having the shock factor while watching stuff versus like reading it. So like watching currently I haven't even watched the full My Hero season yet. Like I haven't watched an episode.
I'm 8 episodes behind.
So I haven't watched until when Stars and Stripe died. Okay. Because I know what's gonna happen already.
I'm roughly where I can actually show where I'm at. And the new One Piece episode dropped. You know what I'm doing after the podcast. Let's see. I am on 151. Chain of events across the ages is where I'm at.
So you're further than me.
Yeah, you are like.
I'm on
inflation. 145.
Roughly. So it's like I miss having the shock of what's going to happen while watching it. Granted, am I mad that I read My Hero? Absolutely not. My Hero is one of my favorites.
No, I think
so. It's not.
If a good animator is doing it, it doesn't remove that shock factor because they find a way to hit you with the shock again.
No, exactly. It's just like, oh.
And Kaiju does that.
Kaiju's very good at everything they do so far, so I agree.
I knew the nipple pissing was going to be coming, and it still got me.
It's so funny.
And like Mappa does it with JJK. Like I knew the Nobara thing was gonna happen with Mahito. I knew about Nanami. It still got me.
Because it's like they're good at it, but the thing is,
like
they're
I know
supposed to be.
The first 2 cores of Bleach, I knew what was going to happen. The 3rd core can't really say because of the way the 2nd core ended, and it still got me.
I think it's just because I don't like to know what's going to happen before it happens.
Yeah, and you don't intake as much as I do, so it's like it's easy for something to slip my mind, and then boom, it gets me in the anime. But like major events like Nobara, Nanami, the nipple pissing.
I have yet to watch the Bakugo thing happen in the anime.
Dude, I was crying. I was crying. I was crying.
I've seen clips of it between sub and dub.
Yeah, I watched the dub clip of it.
All I know is Clifford fucking Chaplin is incredible.
Yeah, the sub was amazing too. But like,
we have a special guest
who just joined us. Oh my god, it's Killer Cope!
Oh my god, you spoke him into existence. He mentioned your name earlier, and then you.
We're doing we did like a split episode this week where we reviewed the first 8 episodes of Fairy Tail, and now we started talking about endings, and then it got us on a mini wormhole.
That's a lot of mid. That's a lot of mid.
I see that because I'm also on the Twitch.
There's a lot of mid.
Well, no, I popped up Discord to see who all was on Discord, and I was like, oh, they're still live right now? So I pulled the Switch, and I'm like, oh, they're doing this. I'm like, all right, I'm going to hop in and say peekaboo and then dip out. But
how do you feel about the rankings so far? We're going off of the series as a whole right now.
Well, let's see here. Sorry, I'm just looking at the screen right now.
You're good.
We got Full Metal I can't see what the second one is.
Gintama.
Gintama, okay. Kaiju, Dragon Ball Z, Fire Force. Okay. What does the letters stand for again? Like
So
S?
S is their top tier.
Okay. Facts. A. Okay, we got Bleach. All right, Dragon Ball. What's the third one in there?
Super. Or not Super, JoJo's.
JoJo's. Okay. Third one or fourth one?
Akame got killed.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can see that in A. Okay. I can't read what that word says.
A tier goes. Next one is Claymore, then Hell's Paradise, My Hero, Black Clover, AOT, Frieren, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Assassination Classroom.
Okay. I agree with a lot of those.
What one don't you agree with?
More or less, like, out of the A section, what I like the most. Obviously, I mean,
They're ranked in
Bleach.
order in their tiers as well.
Oh, they're ranked in order?
Yeah.
Yeesh. Okay. Well, I have
Remember, the Mount Ark's still a thing.
I know. I know.
So fucking bad.
Yeah, but Thousand Year Blood War's
Oh,
a thing.
bad. Yeah, that's what's
Yeah.
helping it. If you get rid of Thousand Year Blood War and you keep the Mount Arc with the original ending,
Oh,
you put Bleach?
you go original 366? I'm putting Bleach in probably B tier.
It's not good.
I would put it low A tier, not B tier.
I would
Good, no,
put
it's
it at the
B.
very top of B.
Oh, it ain't good.
I definitely think JJK is a little far back.
No, it's not. It
That's
should
because
be
of
lower.
the ending.
It should be lower.
That's because of the ending.
Are we
No.
talking anime and manga?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
talking the series as a whole.
No.
Okay.
JJK should be lower, but it is where it is.
All right. My question for AOT now. Mind explaining just a little bit on why you guys placed it there?
Because we both agree
The
it's not
manga
S
ending's
tier.
still a thing.
We
The
both,
manga ending is still
yeah.
a thing,
We both agree it's not S tier.
but it's they fixed it. They
Yeah.
fixed it. That's all that mattered. They fixed it.
Like, out of the ones above AOT, we agreed on Black Clover, My Hero, Bleach, and Super. And I believe JoJo's as well. Is what we agreed on it being higher than it. Claymore-
Yeah, which is fine.
Claymore and Hell's Paradise, we gave the benefit of the doubt, basically, because neither of us have read the full manga, and there's still a lot to be animated with how good it already is. And
Apparently, it's better than JJK.
yeah, I've heard that as well. And then Claymore, I made a very solid case on.
The thing is with the
I
whole
can
AOT
understand
thing,
that.
there's a thing for AOT. They could have did so much more with the ending.
Mm-hmm.
They could have did a lot more, even with the anime. There could have been a
They-
bunch of shit that happened that they didn't do.
Throughout the entire series, there's a lot of stuff that could have happened.
Granted, Isayama put a shitload in there to begin with the amount
yeah.
of everything else that he did. Let's not give him credit because it's nuts.
I think he did not want to be the next Oda.
Which is perfectly fine, and that's completely understandable. That's not
Like,
a
if he patterned out the story to be like how One Piece is patterned out, I think even with the ending, I would probably put AOT at the top of A or the very bottom of S. If
Which is
Isayama
fine.
pulled an Oda.
The only thing I wanted them to do with the AOT ending is just simply for the anime, because the manga was already done. I wish they added something with the boy and the dog. I wanted the satisfaction to something with the boy and the dog.
Yeah. Well, we're still waiting for
Because-
Isayama's announcement, too.
Yeah, that too. Because he goes to the tree where Aaron was, and the kid looks like fucking Aaron. The kid looks like Aaron.
Yeah, I think...
Yeah, but Aaron never had a dog.
No, but the thing
Technically.
is, no, it's not. He did not. But
He technically did. Mikasa.
no. Yeah, technically. Okay, so if you go to the end of the episode, then you go to the first episode, they already connect.
hmm
So if you rewatch it from the last episode and start it over from the very first, it's like
That's
Aaron's telling the kid the story, which is cool.
Isayama did say in an interview that the point of the ending, then he admitted that he screwed up with the way the manga did it, but the point of it is to show the cycle repeating itself, the snake eating its own tail.
Yeah. Which I just found how it was cool of the way it ends is also the way it starts.
Like, don't get me wrong, like that is cool to me, but having a series that's like that, like that's why Steins Gate has been dropping on my thing, because it's just you finish Steins Gate and the whole point of it is to do it again and again and pick up on more and more stuff and unlock the story yourself while watching it or reading it. And it's like AOT fleshes most of that stuff out, but it's just like, oh, it's just a cycle. It just repeats itself and repeats itself and repeats itself. I'm like, that's where it gets me, and that's where I bring it down lower, because it's like, come on.
Yeah, but it's just showing that humanity isn't going to change and that the cycle repeats, though.
Yeah, I get that, but it's like, you can make a better ending without showing that, and I understand the whole thing was, especially with from 2,000 years to you, from 2,000 years before to you, 2,000 years after to you, like,
yeah,
that whole thing with Ymir was a huge plot point, and I get that part. But it's like there's still ways you could have made that ending better without making it into a cycle of it just repeats itself over and over again.
honestly, I just like the aspect of how if you like I said, if you go back and rewatch it, like ending to beginning, and you start it again, it's like Aaron's telling the kid the story of what happened somehow.
It's like I read the entire manga and then started season 1.
Right, it's like he's just telling the kid the story, which is
right now.
It's cool.
Right now, I'm on my second watch through of AOT. I'm on the final.
So good, dude. I love AOT. I haven't rewatched it a bunch, but I would need to.
I think the only thing I've rewatched a bunch has been Digimon and Bleach.
I've watched Bleach like 3-4 times.
Can't lie.
I've
watched Dragon Ball Super like 4 times.
I'm getting close to 10 times on Bleach.
I've rewatched Dragon Ball Super like 4 times.
And I've read it like 5 times, but
easy.
I no longer can read 2 of my volumes.
I mean, I can't. No. Honestly, I can't say Bleach is that fucking good to watch it 10 times.
It used to be my comfort that I would just put on in the background.
Right.
Yeah, that was Dragon Ball Super for me. I would just throw it on and just do whatever.
I don't think I really have a comfort right now. I started rewatching Digimon for the main simple fact that I'm meeting 2 voice actors from Digimon.
I don't know why my go-to for that kind of stuff is it's Dragon Ball. It's always Dragon Ball. I don't know why.
Lately, I've been going back to like how I was in high school, where like my comfort sit down and watch is just YouTube.
Yeah, not gonna lie. I went through Crunchy and I was like, all right, I'm coming up on finishing AOT. I'm like, I want another rewatch. And I'm just like going through my head, like, which ones could I rewatch?
I started rewatching Solo.
So I pull up Kaiju, and I'm like, now that it's like completely out for Core 1 or Season 1, I was like, yeah, instead of waiting a week to watch the next episode, I could fly through it. I'm like, but since it's so new, like it just finished, I'm
could have done Blue Lock to get ready for Season 2. That started today.
Yeah,
I still have.
He's already rewatched that. He's already rewatched that twice.
3 times.
Damn it.
See, that's why I started Solo, because I didn't watch all of Solo and dub when it first came out. I waited.
Cope, have you watched? You've watched Dr. Stone, right?
No.
That was me who was watching it.
Alright. But yeah, moving into our B tier.
On the list so far that I've watched, Full Metal, Kaiju, obviously Dragon Ball. I binged the hell out of Fire Force. Like,
Dude, the manga
Over-
helps
It's so
it get-
good.
The manga helps it get up to S tier.
I
I've
went
been telling
over
him,
to-
been telling him for a year and a half to watch Fire Force.
we literally
Year and a
went
half.
back into my Crunchy history because we went onto my profile and he showed me the first episode, and I went back in the history to see how long ago he showed me that, and it was literally like a year and a half exact. And then I go up to the ones to where I continued on episode 2, and I just finished it within like 3 days. And it was all because I went over to Taco and Sage's place, and Sage was watching it. And as you know,
been
me
telling
and
you
Taco
so
are
long.
watching shit on the big TV, I couldn't help myself but look over at Sage's monitor and just watching Fire Force. So I came home and I started
Fire
watching
Force is
it.
crazy. I can say, anime-wise, with whatever their budget was for like the anime, the She-Ra and Show fight is fucking crazy.
Dude, just wait for the fight starter to come.
Well, I only say that was crazy, but I don't know. Like, I always make the joke when like the big fight's about to happen. You can see the anime, but you can see like the budget increase happen. You like if you see square blocks, you know some shit about to go down because nothing else matters but people hitting the fuck out of each other.
Yo.
But
on
like,
on that note, I would like to do a little thing. Get yourself some Rogue Energy. Use code -5 to get 5% off at
what a
checkout.
fucking random plug. I love it.
I'm about to make a bottle of it. That's why it was so random.
plug. What a plug.
So, like, right after watching Fire Force, I went and put the sound bit in our channel for it. If you don't mind pressing it, Taco.
Wait,
What?
we have that now?
No, it's not.
Yes, I did.
I
When?
don't see it. I see the atomic.
No, dog, it ain't there.
What do you mean? I put it there.
It's
I
not
don't
there.
see it. The newest one
The
in
last
there
one
is
you
Sweep
put in
Sweep.
is Sweep, Sweep, Sweep.
Gotta sweep, sweep, sweep.
Gotta sweep, sweep, sweep!
Kobe,
Yeah, it's not there.
Did you make your votes yet for tomorrow?
No, I did not. Oh,
Alright. You missed out
Yeah,
on
no.
5 of them, but there's a couple ties.
okay. It's going to transfer me over to my PC real quick, and then I'll be
You're fine.
on the Xbox. And I'll just...
Oh, Cope's starting to collect kaiju. I'm grabbing my gallon of water because I ran out. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's still not there. He has the sound, but it's not there.
I've been so busy that I haven't been able to put any of my hauls in, and I haven't even done one of my TikToks that I normally make.
Yeah, see, he just played the Ebola burst sound, but it's not on the soundboard itself.
Wait, the Adola Burst or
I think it's the
the
Ebola burst.
So I found it.
Crimson Moon?
No, it's the Ebola burst.
So I went and put it on my buddies,
Talk.
not ours. So my bad. Got hopes up. But yeah,
So
I
that was
have
the case.
access
No,
to
randomly
the
I'd use
Ebola
that for no reason.
Definitely gonna go in and transfer it over to ours.
Ugh.
While you're doing that,
It did play over, right?
Yeah, I heard it.
I didn't have my headphones on because I was grabbing a gallon of water. But while you're doing that, I'll go over what's in our B tier, so you can give us what you think. We got Death Note, Blue Lock, The Quintessential Quintuplets, Fairy Tail, Blue Exorcist, Haikyuu, Dead Man Wonderland, Burn the Witch, High School DD, and Chainsaw Man.
Okay. Kind of threw me off a little bit at the very ending, but okay. I heard the little chuckle there. I think you already know what I'm talking about.
High School DD.
Yeah.
That's because the
Okay,
actual
so-
plot of it is actually good.
Okay. I was about to say, why did you guys place it there? But
Yeah,
It wasn't a Wii.
it,
Get that Wii out of here.
Taco hasn't seen it, but the actual plot itself of the series is actually really good. Like the whole fake Kings of Hell against the true lineage of the Kings of Hell.
right. Me personally, I probably would have put it in with C. Definitely below 7.
Say Seven Deadly Sins has issues.
And since Four Nights of the Apocalypse isn't on this list, and it's part of that series, it's included into that. And like, yeah, Four Nights of the Apocalypse so far from what I've read and what's out in the anime, because I've read a little bit past the anime, and the next season actually starts tomorrow. It's just, it's all over the place. Like, you know how Jericho had the huge crush on Bond?
Bond! Captain!
Well, now Jericho in her 30s has a crush on Bond's 15-year-old son.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Jesus.
I thought you were gonna say that with great teacher Onizuka when I was describing that.
Nah.
Oh my god.
It was right there. Hey man, we gotta use current events for what's going on. That's funny.
Oh my god, but that's part of the reason why it's down so low.
Alright, but like for the C, I
B tier, you
definitely
mean?
agree. No, C.
Oh, Eden Zero,
Um,
Baki, Devilman, Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, because I went through that to see like where I would have put high school DD. But back up to B, Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, I'm not crazy over it either.
The best parts of it are in the latter half of part 1, which isn't animated yet, and then part 2 had a very, very weak start. Then it got confusing, and now it's just like, what the hell is going on in the current chapters? Which I think I still have one. I think I have a chapter to read of that. I have a chapter of Chainsaw Man to read. Which this can come off. Continue reading because it's over. But yeah, I have a chapter I still need to read of Chainsaw Man. But it's all over the place. But any other discrepancies you have with B, with a certain romance anime that's in there?
I tried to avoid it.
It's in my top 3 romance animes with Wotakoi and Kaguya.
I figured that was going to be all you there, bud.
Hey, Taco gave me the fair, so.
Well, I will say his words. Fair enough.
And what do you feel about our D and F tier?
Boruto. What's below F?
Just haven't seen. Like this is Hokkaido girls. Hokkaido girls are cute. Fist of the North Star, Fire Punch, Bakuman, Beastars.
Well, Boruto needs to go below that.
Okay.
I don't think anything else. Like
You
this
know
is what
why
we have
it's still
left to
there?
rank. I don't think anything else is going in F tier.
Do you know why it's still there? I can give you 2 things, Mr. Cope.
Oh
One.
yeah, there's that.
1, Momoshiki. That fight was crazy. Granted, did it deal with Boruto? Absolutely fucking not. Naruto and Sasuke packed that man, and they left.
Well,
And-
Boruto did finish the fight.
Yeah, but it was all Naruto and Sasuke's doing.
Naruto and Sasuke got him weak, and then Naruto even helped him with the Rasengan.
Let him weak. We're killing that man for fun. They said we're gonna let my kid do it.
He's won. He's cracked.
Yeah, sure. And then Blue Twin's kind of crazy, so that's why it's still there.
Yeah. And it's funny how much that they're popping off with Two Blue Vortex when Naruto and Sasuke aren't even in it.
So the thing is, like, the thing that kind of gives me hope is what they're doing with Boruto himself,
Yeah.
because he's doing the things that we thought he was going to do to begin with. Like,
and we're finally getting close to that instant that gets shown at the beginning of the series.
yes, we're getting to there, which is great. But like one of my big thing was like, obviously, I don't know how much you guys are into like some of the moves and all the fighting things that they do in Naruto, but the fact that Boruto is doing a flying Raijin in midair is nuts to me.
Yeah, when he first used it, I was like, what the fuck?
He did the flying Raijin in midair.
But there is one thing in Two Blue Vortex that kind of pisses me off.
Is it Sadara?
No.
Okay, good.
Himawari.
I don't hate it,
I hate it.
but I wish it was done better.
What was the point of that huge emotional moment?
We
to just do that?
He was coming back anyway.
Like, what was the point of that moment to just have that with Himawari happen?
We all knew he was coming back anyway.
But either way, Sarada, the only thing I don't like about Sarada in Two Blue Vortex is her outfit design. Her character design in Two Blue Vortex is the only thing I don't really like. But Mitsuki's outfit design in Two Blue Vortex is fucking dope. I like Mitsuki's design. Yeah. You want to finish this out with us, Cope?
Sure. Here.
Next we have Demon Slayer.
Now I know what I know.
You're saying B?
No, C.
C? I agree with the C, Cope. How about you?
I'm just going off what I know.
Animation is what brings it to C tier.
Yeah.
I'll put it C. I'd say put it in front of Hunter x Hunter. In between Devilman and Hunter x Hunter.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's a good
fair.
spot
That's
because Baki's still ongoing, Eden Zero is still ongoing, so they still have...
So is Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter still has a chance. As much as I talk shit on it, it has a chance.
It has a chance, but with how Takashi's been doing things, it's
like
been
I said,
2
it has a
years
chance.
since Chapter 400, and Chapter 401 is finally coming out.
Like I said, it has a chance. I ain't say a good one, but it has one.
Yeah. Next we have Komi Can't Communicate.
Comey ain't talking. F.
Oh, she is now, though. They're in the final arc, too.
Wait, so now she can talk?
Yep.
That means the title makes no sense. F.
My opinion is B tier. It's in my top 5 romances.
If the title don't match what's going on anymore, we're getting that shit in F.
If that's the case, then Dr. Stone goes to F from the very beginning.
See, now Dr. Stone, it started off going after what it was supposed to go after. I can't help it halfway through this, but nah, fuck that. Here's what we're really gonna do.
I put it C.
See, so
I'll believe y'all.
I'll fold and go C. You know,
I believe
I
y'all.
would prefer
If
to
you
put
wanna
it.
put it
I would
C,
put it
go
right
for it.
behind Quince. Is where I would put it.
I mean, you've seen more of it than me.
I'm fully caught up on it. All 400 and actually no, there's one chapter I have to read. I have to read chapter 480. It has more chapters than My Hero.
Jesus.
There are some chapters that are only like 4 pages though.
But yeah, you can place it anywhere within C if you want. I mean, you got a lot more than I do.
I'll put it behind Baki because I'm not fully caught up on Eden Zero or Baki.
Okay.
So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. You okay with that, Taco?
That's fine.
Next up, we have Mashal.
Uh,
My vote's A tier.
I'd go. Scroll up to A tier. Sorry, it's delayed. I know you're probably already there on your screen. I'd go. I'd sit at A tier, but I'd put it with like JJK.
So like right in front of Ass Class.
Yeah.
What about you, Taco?
That's fine.
Next, we have Future Diary.
Never heard of it.
Never seen it.
Oh, you guys need to add this to your binge.
Can I get through Whole Cake?
I'm checking to see how many episodes it is.
Man, you know how long I put off One Piece?
Future Diary is 26 episodes. And if you like plot twist and insane craziness, you will.
You know what my favorite anime is?
Yeah, you particularly will like Future Diary.
I said, do you know what my favorite anime is? That is all. That's what all
Like-
AOT is.
But Future Diary, I would put right in front of Blue Lock.
All right.
Mission Family Yozakura. So this is
Never watched it.
This is currently airing. The final sub episode comes out on Monday, I believe, or it already did come out this past Monday. Episode 16 of the dub comes out this upcoming Monday, though. I'm watching the dub, but it's about a family of assassins.
Like Yakuza?
No,
Ish?
no, like more deadly than Yakuza. Like, not a
okay.
gang, assassins.
They're ninjas.
So, I think where I'm at right now,
I could be ninja.
this goes right behind Blue Lock,
That's fair.
with the potential of going higher.
That's fair.
Next up, we have Naruto, and like me and Taco mentioned earlier, I think
Okay, so where's it going in A?
the big three should not be anywhere below A tier. I believe
Okay, I
it should
think
go.
it's behind AOT.
I think it should
But,
go right
but
behind
in-
Mashal,
I think it's in front of JJK.
right behind Freren. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
could get
you know
get
what?
behind that.
You know what? You could probably throw it in front of Freren too, because we don't know where Freren's gonna go yet. Naruto's set in stone.
Being fully
Original
caught up on
Naruto's set in stone.
Yeah, being fully caught up on the manga on Freren, I don't see any downs for it in the near future.
I don't expect any, because the
don't
way they're
either.
doing it,
Yeah, I don't expect any either.
but
And
it has
it's a
the
monthly release as well.
So it has the potential to go past Naruto, but
Mm-hmm.
Naruto's just in front of them.
My opinion on
Yeah, this
Freren
is
is
gonna-
I think it has the potential to go S tier.
Oh, it does.
Pretty much any
I mean,
ongoing series has the potential to go S tier.
I mean, I've seen multiple people going, Freren is almost one of the perfect anime. It doesn't happen very
I
often.
mean, if we look at the top anime right now, I think it's still at the top. It's still at the top.
Hey,
And
yeah.
after one episode of Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War Core 3, it's sitting at number 2.
damn, FMAB's still a 3. That's crazy.
This knocks AOT out of the top 5, you know.
It's okay. People don't know any better. But that is what it is.
It is one of the best seasons of AOT, though. Season 3, Part 2.
Oh my god, it's fucking nuts.
Like, that is one of the best seasons. The Shiganshina
Oh,
fight.
that is peak AOT.
Like-
that is literally peak AOT.
If I had to give a favorite season, that would be it.
Oh, it's season 3.
Not even the whole of Season 3. Part 2.
No, all of it. All of it. There was not a slow bit in the entirety of that season.
But yeah, I was not expecting to see Bleach here after one episode.
You're shocked?
Kinda.
I'm not. It's Bleach. I'm not.
Let me get these knocked out of the way and put on my watching real quick since I'm on here. Because
But,
Ghost Season 2 starts.
Motherfucking Ghost.
Season 2 of Seven Deadly Sins, Four Nights of the Apocalypse starts. And that can stay and play in the watch because that's Tower of God Season 2. I still have yet to start Tower of God.
You've yet to start it?
I've read the first 3 volumes of the manhwa.
I've started it.
Oh, it starts out very good. What episode am I read up to? Let me check that real quick.
I heard it takes a horrible turn.
I heard that from Tony.
I heard that it is literally everything that you started off with doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm on episode 32 of the manhwa, which is still season 1 material. Because season 1 of the anime goes through episode 76 of the manhwa, if I remember correctly. Because manhwas are done episode, not chapter.
Right. That explains Solo, but...
Well, that's because the Solo manhwa was done weird from the start. And they did that with Tower of God too. The first one had a bunch of episodes into a chapter. So like the first 8 volumes of Solo, I believe, goes to... Where is it? Where are you, Solo? I passed it. Episode 122.
Like, I want to read Solo Leveling. I really do. But I'm trying to stop myself from reading it.
It's so good.
I know it is.
Did you get volume 9 yet, Cope?
No, I sent you a snap earlier today. I went to Barnes and they don't have 9 there.
You can get 9 was on Amazon.
Settlers Ridge, Barnes had it.
Okay.
Solo Leveling, you can get it for $18 on Amazon instead of 20 at Barnes.
But yeah, Settlers Ridge, Barnes and Noble had it. But
I fucking love that cover.
Oh, of 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. Next up, I don't think this one needs any explaining.
No.
One Piece?
No.
One Piece,
No.
top of S tier.
No. Nope, you're good.
Yeah, it's like I don't think that needs any explaining.
No, you're alright. Keep going. I mean, you're good. I mean, you know what? I'll argue. Fishman's a thing. A.
No, if you're gonna do an argument like that, it's Long Ring Long Land.
Syrup Village.
Long Ring Long Land's still worse.
No, it's not. Usopp shows up in Syrup Village.
Long Ring Long Land has Foxy.
Yeah, they're both just as bad. Why do you think they both have the same fucking nose?
And if you don't have Usopp, there's no Afro Luffy.
That's fine. If I have no Usopp, maybe it's entertaining.
Don't do Sunny Straight like that.
Sunny Straight's fine. I love Sunny Straight.
Maybe I'm not 100% annoyed all the time.
Okay.
Watching it.
You know how bad I wish at the end of Water 7, Cope, earmuffs. You know how bad I wish when Luffy sticks out his fucking hand, he just flips him the bird and pulls back his arm. You know how bad
Like
I wanted that to happen?
Like the meme.
Yes. Usopp should not have allowed to come back.
Just wait for Wano.
I'm sorry.
And Elbaf just started in the manga.
Yeah, he ain't doing shit till Elbaf, I know. Watch him do nothing at all of Elbaf.
Oh, I would be so pissed off. I would be actually pissed at One Piece.
Watch him do nothing.
Next up, we have Platinum End.
But wait, before we go off Platinum End, but think about it. Him doing nothing is the most Usopp thing possible. That means he lied about it.
Oh my god. I don't think Dory and Bragi would let Usopp do nothing, though.
I knew shit till Elbaf. Usopp, what you do in Elbaf? Nothing.
Oh god. Next is Platinum End, which I believe is A tier. That's my vote. I know Cope's seen this.
Platinum End. Would you say it was A tier?
A tier.
Okay.
These are the same creators of Bakuman and Death Note as well.
Yeah. So, I would probably put it right with Freren.
Right with Freren.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Taco?
What?
Platinum Men being in between Freren and JJK.
That's fine. JJK's ending has me questioning things.
Next up, we have Rosario Vampire, which I am just going to throw right in front of Dr. Stone. I don't think either of y'all have seen it.
I didn't even hear of it until now.
Rurouni Kenshin. Now, I'm going off of the new season. I'm going off the remake for my placement because I have yet to watch the original, and I don't think I'm going to watch the original. From what I've heard, it doesn't correspond with the manga at all.
And it does not.
So, I don't think I'm ever going to watch the original unless it's something I just throw on in the background while doing something else.
Honestly, it's still a good watch, but
with the animation and the true to the manga story that the remake is giving,
yup.
it makes you not want to go back and rewatch it if you never watched it before. So,
Not in the slightest.
Going off of the new one, I would put it in B tier for right now. I have not watched the new episode that came out 2 days ago.
Yep.
Right behind Haiku.
You're perfect.
Right
You're perfect. Right. You're perfect in B tier.
Alright. Next is Samurai Champloo.
A.
Yeah, that's an A tier, but where do we put it in the stacked A tier?
Above JJK because the ending was good.
Ending still disappointed the shit out of me.
Still better than JJK's.
Alright, put it between Platinum Men and JJK.
Yeah, because Platinum Men did have a better ending. I love the way Platinum Men ended. What did you think
I'm sorry.
of it, Cope?
Well, it had a platinum ending.
You know what? This is perfect. I can finally use this. I've been waiting to use this one. There you go. There's your studio audience laugh.
I'll give you one better.
Brooke.
You did Brooks.
You know, it's weird. I didn't hear your soundboard, but I heard Taco's.
The fuck? Could it be
My
because you
soundboard's
played one
ready.
at the same time?
My soundboard's ready to E for everybody.
Here, let me try again.
Just because he's on mobile and you're on PC.
Did you get it that time?
No.
Oh, that's weird. I might have to actually uninstall Discord and reinstall it.
So I noticed if sounds are older and they weren't updated or added to when mobile got access to the soundboard, not everybody can hear them.
So
Your console on that.
Did y'all hear that one?
I did. I'm on mobile. But
no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I might have to, because according to my Discord launcher, it's up to date.
But if I play this one, he'll be able to hear it. Am I right?
Yep.
Because it's newer.
Let me see if that one works for me then. The Chidori.
Yep.
Okay, so
Newer sound.
I probably have to uninstall and reinstall Discord.
So no, it's not that. It's just that when the sounds were added to get updated with mobile to access soundboard. That's all it is.
That should
it's nothing.
fix
It's
it,
nothing
though.
on Discord's head. Yeah, it should.
Next up is Dr. Slump, though.
Doctor what?
Dr. Slump. This was Akira Toriyama's first serialized manga before Dragon Ball.
It's Toriyama, so probably A.
I would say B tier for Dr. Slump.
Never read it or anything. So
The main character you meet in Super, actually.
wait a minute. Is it the Doctor with a Raleigh?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Look at me remembering things off like the top of my fucking head.
I would say B tier, probably.
That's when they made Beerus eat the poop food. That was pretty funny.
I would say it's right behind Dead Man Wonderland. Maybe Burn the Witch.
I'll take your word for it.
Cope. Same. Soul Eater or not. This was a 1-year prequel to Soul Eater.
I have no knowledge of Soul Eater except for Fire Force connecting it.
I think it goes right above Rosario Vampire. It's just
I
a
guess I do
short.
not watch the Soul Eater anime.
Well, you can watch the Soul Eater anime. It has an anime-only ending. Compared to the manga, that ending is trash.
But I thought the whole thing was just bad.
No, it's not.
Okay.
The anime ending is kind of rough, especially once you get to the point where the anime deviated in the manga and see how much better it is.
Gotcha.
But it's not a bad read whatsoever.
Gotcha.
Next we have Food Wars. I say
Never watched it.
This is a classic, like right there, right in the middle of C tier. Go.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
All right, Soul Eater itself.
Never watched it.
I would put it with Fairy Tail.
Fire Force is better.
Oh, hands down.
I don't know.
I agree with the B tier.
Spy Family.
Oh. I would put it in A, but it's
yeah, I would say either very top of B or like right ahead of Ass Class.
Yeah, go ahead and put it right behind Mashal.
All right. To Your Eternity. Have either of y'all seen this yet?
No.
I highly recommend it. I'm putting it right behind Super. I want to put it above Super, but I'm giving Super the benefit of the doubt with its pedigree. What are you texting me, Taco? Okay. Taco's gonna be muted for a bit. But yeah, I would highly recommend To Your Eternity Cope. It is very good. It has 2 seasons and I believe it's 40 episodes. Yeah, 40 episodes over 2 seasons. It's the same mangaka as A Silent Voice. Toriko. Have you seen that one other than the crossover episodes?
No.
It's a better Food Wars. I would say it goes right in front of Chainsaw Man, though.
Okay.
Fly Me to the Moon. This is a weird romance.
Sorry, haven't seen it. Or read it.
It's not as good as Comey. I would say I would put it at the top of D tier right now for what I've seen of it. Promised Neverland. This had the potential for an A tier.
Had.
Season 2 exists.
Yeah.
How far does Season 2 drop it, though? Because the manga's still insanely good. Like, I want to reread the manga, but I have so much other stuff I gotta read. It's better than Chainsaw Man.
Yeah. I'd put it right in front of Dead Man.
Right behind Kenshin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Trigun. This is an S tier.
Facts.
Both OG Trigun and Stampede. And I don't know if you can see my camera, but I got this bad boy. The leatherback of Trigun. And Trigun the Maxim's first leatherback is actually coming in a couple days. I gotta get this back on the shelf.
Did you see my haul for today?
Yeah, the kaijus.
Yeah, I had I've posted in the haul before. I have other kaijus.
Yeah, I didn't know how much you were collecting of it.
Shit, I got multiples now. Shit.
What did you buy multiples of?
I
2 and
accidentally
3.
I accidentally bought 4 again.
You had 2 copies of 4?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll buy a copy of 4 off of you.
Do you not have 4?
I have 4. Give me 1 second. Let me grab it.
Because I went back into the manga haul to see which ones I've recently got. And I guess I didn't post for 4. Or I just missed it.
Alright. I can hear you again.
Oh. Okay. Well, what I said was like I went back into the manga haul or manga merch haul to see which ones I've recently got. And I didn't see volume 4, but I've seen 3 in there. And I was just like, okay, so I need 4 and 5. So I grabbed 4 and 5. I already have 4 up there.
Okay. You see that one where you have the 2 and 3 of kaiju? Go to the first July 21st message, first picture.
So I did take a picture of it?
No, maybe you'll be able to see it better than me holding it up.
Okay. July 21st.
It should be under Techco Snags Day 2. First picture.
Oh, you got the signed one. Okay.
I got it signed and personalized by Landon, the voice actor of Vice Captain Hoshina.
Okay.
And he wrote, "We gotta have this guy. He's too funny."
Oh, that's dope.
And he
So, yeah.
he said the line in character too.
All right. Well, I guess that helps.
I'm gonna PM you a picture from Techo. That's Landon. He held one of my swords for the picture.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Next we have Tokyo Revengers, which I'm gonna put that to the back because we kind of need Taka for that one.
So Revengers.
Do
He
you
doesn't
know?
like.
Do you know the ending?
I don't remember the ending.
Okay,
Or
we'll
I
put
just
that.
never got the ending. But
Well-
he hates Revengers.
Yeah.
Like every single time I bring it up of rewatching, he's just like, "Ew, what's wrong with you?"
He always brings up the ending though. But
Okay, we can wait for him.
Undead Unluck. I'm stuck between A and B.
I would put it. Let's recap. What's in B?
Because I think it's better than Spy Family.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and put it between Spy Family and Mashal.
Alright. Original Yu-Gi-Oh! I think there's no question this goes in S tier.
S.
Yu Yu Hakusho. He's also seen that one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one. I haven't watched. I've watched the first episode of Yu Yu.
Okay. So these two, we'd have to wait for him. Unless I text him right now and be like,
What tier for Tokyo Revengers and You. We've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours now. Oh, I might as well do this while we wait for him. Finish updating my freaking binge, because that needs updated to hell and back.
I haven't touched it. So I don't think I'm binging anything right now.
I got so much.
He said he's putting in B. Tokyo can burn in hellfire of F.
You said Tokyo can go in F.
Yeah. I'm telling him
Jesus.
to explain his reasoning for Tokyo.
He's gonna say the ending, probably. Guarantee that's what he's gonna say.
And he said the ending.
I called it. I knew it was gonna happen.
Alright, so I'm asking him, what about the ending?
There you go. Finally updated that, and I really gotta update my anime one.
So I've been seeing a lot of teasers for Bleach and Solo, but haven't really looked into them.
Bleach's episode came out today.
Bleach's episode came out today?
Yeah, today was Bleach's first episode, Blue Lock's first episode, and Blue Exorcist's first episode.
He said it's one of the worst endings in anime/manga history. It's fucking horrendous.
I had a feeling that's what he was gonna say.
So let's try to base it off of what he's saying. He wants B.
Yu, I'm fine with B. I think if we put that right by Kenshin.
I'm okay with that. He said basically take the JJK ending and make it worse.
I had a feeling he was gonna say that.
Okay. I would put Tokyo with his rating combined. I would put it with C.
From what I've read, I can agree with that.
And then I'd put it behind Butler, Black Butler.
Okay. Did you watch?
No, wait. No, I'd put it behind Dr. Stone. Sorry, comparing it to Dr. Stone, I would put it behind that.
Okay.
Would you agree or disagree on that?
Knowing the ending of Dr. Stone, it's like makes it hard for me to give like a non-bias on it. just knowing the ending of it. But
Here, let's go through the non-watched or haven't seen.
go ahead and skim through it. I don't know the names of half of them.
I would see why.
I can go through the ones I know in a second. I'm just finishing up this message on Discord. Making sure that I'm hitting everything that's on my list to watch. That's coming out seasonal. MF Ghost. Which I did not write that down. Don Machi, I forgot about. Shangri-La is coming back. Alright, I think that's everything.
I told him we placed it in C behind Dr. Stone. He said that's diabolical. I'm like, you said it's JJK, just worse, and JJK's an A.
Yeah. Alright. Put this back up here. Come back to that. Alright. So that should be everything. So that should be updated now. Alright. There's Air Gear, Astro Lost in Space, Bakuman, Beastars, Beelzebub, Bloodsea, Bobobo, City Hunter, Detective Conan, D. Gray Man, Domestic Girlfriend, Raimon, Dororo, Hokkaido Girls Are Cute, Eye Shield 21, Fire Punch, Fist of the North Star, Hajime no Ippo, Strawberry 100, Inuyasha, Kagaguri, Crocono's Basket, Magi, Rent a Girlfriend, Nisekoi, Noragami. Why is it? Oh no, this is Masamune-kun. I know this one. This is Masamune-kun's Revenge. This one I would put right behind Food Wars. There's Rent a Girlfriend, Rave Master, Psyche K, Sakamoto Days, Skeet Dancing, Shaman King, Slam Dunk, Prince of Tennis, Love Rue, Zatch Bell, and that's all the ones I know. But haven't watched yet.
Okay, I figured we would just skim through it to see if there was any in here that I or seen. But he said it's not good. Not good. Y'all were too nice.
I think it's because we're going off of what we know of the series as well.
Yeah.
Like
we understand the ending. We get
we
it's
understand
horrible.
that he says it's horrible, but it's like for the anime ending of AOT, y'all two really like it. I'm indifferent about it. It's better than the manga ending, but it's not like a really likable ending to me. So it's like what he absolutely hates for Tokyo Revengers, someone else could like. So we're taking that into account because we don't know it and going off of what we know. I've read the first 4 volumes of Tokyo Revengers.
Well, I look at it this way. Whenever you look at the chart, it is literally 6th from last.
Yeah.
So there's 6 other ones that are worse than that.
Mm-hmm.
So
But yeah, I think that's good enough to end us off. Just a repeat of what me and Taka said earlier. We are going to be doing either Wistoria, or no, we're doing the first 6 episodes of The Elusive Samurai next week for a review. It might end up being a review / mini wormhole as well, depending on how that episode goes. Tomorrow we are doing Dark Shadow Round 2, and the nominations for Sidekick Round 2 will open up at the end of that stream. And yeah, make sure you vote so there's no ties and we don't have to have a vote going to right before the series and I can make the bracket tonight. Which, if I look,
What's in right now?
I see a vote for who gets chosen old school. Do not see one for Digimon or Funny. So 2 ties is what we got right now.
I just put my vote in for who gets chosen old school.
Yeah, I see that one. You voted for Pride. Ooh. Anyway, that is going to be all for us tonight. Hope y'all enjoyed. Have a good night. If you're with us live, we will see you tomorrow for Dark Shadow Round 2. If you're with us on YouTube, stay tuned. That's all I can say. This is the last video we upload during the week, so get yourself some Rogue. Remember, you got any final words, Cope?
I'm gonna say goodbye for Taco. And then, as always, stay humble, get rumbled.
I'm a failure. After all that hard work,